Hey everybody, it's Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the end transmission update for Dead by Daylight, going for the Slip into the Stream achievement. This one's going to be done from the killer side. You are going to need the updates killer in the form of the Singularity, so make sure you grab him from the DLC pack or from the in-game store. This achievement is to get 30 teleport hits using him, so make sure you get into a game, and this is going to be how you use the teleport. The teleport is going to be based on his special ability, which is going to be to put up these security cameras right here. You're going to hold left trigger to aim and then right trigger to shoot. You could stick them on any vertical surface, and then you can take control of them, and they basically are going to allow you to survey the map. You can set up to 8 cameras, so make sure you sprinkle them around the map and try to put them up high so you get the best vantage point as possible. Once you have a security camera up, you can take control of it by highlighting the camera and then switching your view over to it. Once you are in control of a camera, it's going to shoot out these pods, and you want to aim the pods towards the survivors. Once a survivor is hit with a pod, if they get hit with another one, that's basically going to automatically teleport you to their location. So make sure you just pop up a camera and then make sure you switch over to it. Then just make sure you attach a pod on to someone and then try to attach a second one to them. What you can also do is you can switch back to your character and then just use your normal special attack, which is the attack that you would normally use to shoot cameras. If you shoot a camera at someone who already has a pod on them, that should also teleport you to them. And then to get the count for the achievement, what you have to do is you have to make sure you attack someone immediately after coming out of a teleport, either through a security camera shot or one of your own shots that hits someone with a pod that's already on them. It just has to be an attack that lands and injures them. It does not have to be an attack that downs them, and it is going to be a cumulative achievement, thankfully, that does track over multiple games. You are going to have to get 30 in total, but you can work on this over time. It's going to be a little clunky getting used to the mechanic, but once you get it down, you should be able to knock it off consistently. Personally, I like to set up a camera, which is going to initiate the first pod, and then I like switching back and then using the shot to get to the teleport off. However, if you do want to be more tactical, you can switch between cameras and then try to get multiple pods this way. As long as you get the attack off of the teleport, you should be good for the achievement, no matter how you get that teleport off in the first place. Now, some things to remember: you cannot place a pod on a survivor yourself. The pod that sticks to them has to come from a shot from a camera. So do keep in mind, if you're doing this in the middle of chases, you're going to have to set up the camera first, switch to it, and then have it stick the survivor first, and then you should be able to shoot them. Thankfully, there isn't going to be a ton of cooldown for setting up a camera, so you should be able to switch back and forth between the two gameplay styles. Having multiple cameras already out on the map is going to help out a bunch, because you can also just switch cameras and then have a second camera quickly stick the survivor. Any shot on a survivor who already has a pod on them is automatically going to trigger the teleport. Then just make sure you quickly find your bearings and then get the quick hit in. Survivors can also disable your cameras, so that is going to require you to reset them up or move them. So try to be a little careful with that. In order to grind the achievements, I find the most efficient way is to just hold on to your cameras and then just use them in the midst of chases. Make sure you try to bait the survivor into a looping spot, and then just make sure you set up a camera behind them. It should quickly stick them, and then you are going to continue the chase. Make sure you use your regular shot in order to use the teleport, which is going to close the distance, and then you can quickly land a quick swipe in like that. And this is going to be pretty much the bulk of how you are going to get the achievement. So just keep playing games and just keep up on these teleport hits until you get to 30. It is going to take a while, however, it's not terribly grindy, so it might take you anywhere from about 5 to 10 games or so. Once you do finally manage to hit that 30, you should be good for the achievement. There it is. This one's going to be for 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.